Speaking of that, how did you feel about the Rondo exchange? We talked about that like a tiny bit.
I don't mind it.
Who got Lou Williams, right? For Rondo.
That is not an even exchange to me, bro.
It's not, right?
People are like
Lou is so much better, right?
People are like Rondo is playoff Rondo, and
that's what Mario was saying last week. But I was like, I don't think so.
I was like, it was playoff Rondo because people don't understand it was LeBron right there, dog.
Right.
With AD. Now AD is like AD is a part of it, but like, bro, it was playoff Rondo like that because it was.
It's kind of like how like a slot corner can look good.
You know what I'm saying? He's going up
against like slot receivers,
right, bro? It's like LeBron is a different leader,
and AD. What
LeBron's
are we talking about?
They're leaders.
Yeah,
like
and require attention.
We Paul George is not no leader, bro, and neither is the boy Kawhi. I mean, what are we talking about? We saw it last year. So, I mean, Rondo is literally the leader now for the Clippers. He going to have to, like, lead them dudes.
I think Rondo could.
I mean, he could.
Yeah.
But, I mean.
But that's tough.
But, come on now.
With the teams we got right now?
No.
I think Embiid is the leader.
It's more with the capability of the players that he has.
You mean talent?
Like, he should not. Right.
Okay.
He should not have to lead Paul George or Kawhi. They both cold. They can both drop 30.
Kawhi won a championship.
They can both drop 30.
The only championship in Raptors history.
They can both drop 30, bro.
They could.
On any given night.
But they could.
So why they not? Because I tell you this, though. When we get to the playoffs, AD dropping 30.
Yep.
LeBron dropping 30.
Probably. Come on now.
Come on, dog.
20, 15.
Harold.
Come on.
25, 10.
Right. Come on now.
What? Dog, stop playing, bro. Bro, so I feel like Rondo could be that guy that gets them into like that mindset, but
yeah, right.
I'm almost like, and I'm gonna just throw this out there right now. It may not happen, but I'm at least say it from what I feel. I feel like Kawhi gonna leave.
Where do you think he's gonna go?
I don't know that. I don't know that part, but I will say I do feel like he gonna leave.
Heat.
Bro, if he went there, that'd be weak as hell, bro. That'd be weak.
Well, here's the thing, right? Okay, so this is what we're talking about, right? Like with Steph, right?
But he would have
you
to give
gotta go
up
somewhere
a
that's
lot
already stacked,
that
though.
he would have to get. So this is what I'm saying, though, right? Brooklyn now has almost made it where we're about to see
like stupid teams.
It's coming to
like
the
it's
point.
not just the big three anymore. It's like the big five.
No,
like,
so this is why Brooklyn. Look, this is why to me Brooklyn has ruined the league because you are now gonna see guys making these moves to these teams, and they're gonna be super stacked.
And you mean like players or like
players?
Teams?
Players, because players will be able to leave or want to get traded, and there's gonna be. I think it's gonna come now. So look, there'll be a third of the league's teams, and that third will be raw. Like they'll have like a bunch of players on them. The other like 20 will be like irrelevant. There'll be like 10 teams that are gonna be super sick.
I mean, that's kind of the way it's always been.
Or well, almost.
I think the number will be smaller. It'll
almost
be like
five, right?
Yeah,
it's almost
right,
what it's looking like now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, like it's almost
which hurts
looking
me
like,
because the Spurs are not one of those teams.
And they won't be.
No,
and they won't be.
Not unless we make like some kind of stupid signing.
And
but even then, it would take like a couple. Even with Pop.
And it's not gonna happen.
Even with Pop, it would take like a couple of guys.
And it's not gonna happen.
At the same time, though, here's the thing: I've come to the acceptance that the Spurs are not gonna be like I don't think we're gonna win a championship for a little while. Like it's gonna be a little while. I don't think it's gonna be like a decade or anything, but I think it'll be a little while. But
I think it'll be like a decade.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, you still have to think about Luka, Zion going. I mean,
but it won't be like Brooklyn and LA and the Heat. Like it won't be like I don't think like where we're at right now. It's like a blip. Like it's not gonna be like this for a long time because everyone's got to get paid. Like
it
especially
would be
after
like
a championship,
that for
like,
at least. But we're talking
at
like
least 4 or 5 years.
3 to
yeah,
5 years.
Right. I said a decade.
But
that's what I'm saying.
That 3 to 5 years is gonna start like 2 years from now. That 3 to 5 years doesn't start right now. That 3 to 5 years is gonna because Kawhi can get out of his shit and go to Miami for real. Then Steph could come to the Lakers.
True.
So then you have a whole like.
What if Kawhi and Steph went to the same team?
Where though?
I don't know.
I mean that could be.
But
nice,
like with that core, they could go anywhere.
But is that gonna be Brooklyn?
It could. It could.
Kawhi and Steph.
It could.
Kawhi and Steph could beat Brooklyn.
It could.
So I mean, I guess I'll give you that.
It really
because
could.
I'm
Because
saying
Kawhi's defense is solid. Like
right.
Steph is
I'll give you
insane.
that.
Like yeah, it could.
Because
It really could.
Because I'm saying LeBron and AD,
and
could beat
right,
it.
is my point. Yeah.
So that makes
I mean,
sense.
the supporting cast needs to be at least solid, but like it's possible. Yeah.
But okay, so
I mean, we saw LeBron 3-1 the fucking Warriors.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
right. So let me ask you. Okay, so let me ask you a question
Big
because
bet.
that's a good, compelling thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you a question, right? Because Kawhi is not gonna go. Kawhi already said no. If you're Steph, and Kawhi says, "Bro, come play with me here," like it's just me and you though. And LeBron says, "Bro, come play with me."
There's
and AD.
a lot of other.
Where are you going?
There's a lot of other details.
Like what?
It would depend on where Kawhi's going and like
Right.
what's the plan.
Right.
Because like LA already has a plan. Like you have LeBron, you have AD, like you got all your supporting
Right.
cast, like you got
Right.
guys.
But
like depending on where Kawhi goes,
Right.
what are you giving up for Kawhi? Like I'm gonna sign there too, like cool, but like who else is there? Like what are we doing?
Right.
So I can't say. I mean, right away it's easy to say the Lakers because like the Lakers are already established. But I mean, we didn't know that PG-13 was gonna sign with the Clippers until literally Kawhi and PG-13 were signed together. So like something crazy like that could happen. So what I'm saying is like
Steph has spent his whole career though. Where? San
with the
Diego.
Yeah.
And where's that? Where's San Diego?
I mean, it's in the Bay.
So what are we doing?
Come on now.
Why would he not just go to the Lakers? That's what, down the street.
True.
I guess that would be considered to him.
What if he
Instead
stayed?
of-
What if he stayed with the Clippers? They purged a bunch of guys, got Steph, and started a new
Who
core.
can they bro? They'd have to give up their whole team. It would literally be a bunch of
them
scrubs.
signing somewhere else makes
Kawhi,
more
Paul,
sense.
and Steph. Like that would literally be the team. Kawhi, Paul, Steph, and like the referees. Like that's the only way. Like it just be Kawhi, Paul, and Steph on the court. Like
Yeah.
they would have nobody, bro. If Steph.
Yeah,
went
them
there.
signing
You
somewhere
know
else
what I'm
makes
saying?
sense. Yeah.
Unless you're gonna give Paul to
What if they
Golden
went to
State?
like what if they went to like Memphis with like Ja Morant
I don't see that.
or
happening, bro.
or the Hawks with Trae Young?
So this is what I'm calling.
Like they would have to team up with like a young guy, like someone like isn't like you see what I'm saying? Like these young guys aren't getting a lot of love yet because like they haven't or look Dallas?
Maybe, man.
Whoa. Luka?
Mark Cuban,
Luka, Steph, and Kawhi?
Mark Cuban came out and said he wasn't trying to give up Porzingis, so I guess they're keeping him. But I mean,
Dude,
for
if
that,
you could get
they would
Steph
give
and
him right.
Come on now.
He'd come up.
Yeah, they'd
he'd
be
come up
no,
out there.
fuck the unicorn, bro. Like he's out of here, dude. What are we talking about?
Bro. So I don't know. So look, this is my prediction. This is what I really, really, honestly think is gonna happen. Because the Warriors the reason why this came up is because the Warriors did get destroyed in that game.
Yeah, the
And
130
so
to 77.
They said like Steph was angry,
Of course he was.
but
You're on national TV. You got beat by like 60.
But they've been saying LeBron been trying to get Steph to come to like
That
the
doesn't
Lakers.
help the
And
situation.
so what also makes it look weird is he didn't take the extension.
Right.
Even though he can get more next year, he already got bread, bro.
Right.
He signed with Under Armour and does all kind
and
of
also
stuff.
like
he,
the difference is like maybe a few million. Like I've said this. Well, I've said this before.
I mean,
once you're
it's
getting
more than a
paid,
few,
once you're
but
getting
I
paid like
mean,
$130
what are we talking
million
about?
dollars, like it doesn't make a big difference.
right. So it was some shit from like 140 to like 154 or something like that. And I was like,
I mean, that is.
it's a little bit more, but I was like,
my point
he's
is that, like, you're already at
made hella
150, like 130 though,
money.
like
I
or
was
150 or whatever. Like it's the same shit.
I was like, I don't really feel like he want to sit there like
Nope.
that.
Nope.
And do that.
Yeah.
Like if he
I
can
wouldn't.
really go and just play with LeBron and honestly probably still get like another ring or two.
Right.
We talk shit now with him making that move, but that will help his legacy
It
when
would.
we're talking about it 10, 15 years from now.
I agree.
And LeBron is looking like the GOAT. It won't be Jordan any longer. That's what I tell people. I'm like, eventually, bro, everything LeBron has done, it will just kill Jordan, bro. It won't be a debate anymore.
I feel that.